I'm getting the feeling a lot of people are wondering, how can I use the Emoti-Bin? So for me, I created it with the bin and the little emotion cards, and then also our lovely little cue cards here that you can use to explore the emotions and work through something, which I'll just do in a separate video. But what I wanted to share, and I probably did it like 100 times today, it feels, is how I usually explain the window of tolerance to my kids that I counsel, and also just the importance of emptying your bin, not bottling, which I think is our human default. We bottle because life tends to get busy, and then we don't make time for ourselves. We learn to find coping mechanisms like music and sleeping and social media instead of using them as rewards after we have dealt with our emotions and sat with them a bit. So this is usually what I use. So in the past, I used to have a little rubbish bin. All the things that were in the rubbish bin was now here, and that's where I got the idea for the Emoti-Bin itself. But I had like little tokens and these button things that I don't know where I got. Luckily, my husband has his 3D printer, so I used to use this little summer shaker thingy with all sorts of stuff inside. And then I would ask the kids, how full do you think it is, without looking inside it? How full do you think it is? And it's now the same with the Emoti-Bin. You can't really see inside, you can hear, but you can't really see how full it is. So this one's about halfway full with all the cute little emojis that we printed. It's about halfway full, so there's room for stuff to happen. But these days I find myself now using this one as well, where I ask them how full they think it is, and then I let them say, okay, stop, say today's one child was about this full, so it's quite full. We bottle, we don't go through things, we just avoid. But then something like today, we had a lot of overwhelmed matriculants. You see this board looks very anxious. They come and they say, I'm overwhelmed. It's prelims, we're writing tests, it's extra classes. I'm very overwhelmed. And I'm like, okay, well, do you think with this amount in your bin, do you think matric will fit? And then it's like, no, matric isn't fitting at all. There's no space in the brain, in the heart, in the mind, nowhere for matric to fit. And then usually also when we're full, we tend to just explode, overflow, overload, over whatever, and it's just a mess. Nothing makes sense. So then what we do is we start to unpack, and we talk about the things that are bothering the child, the things that necessarily we can take out at the moment. And remember, some things are a bit too tough, so they need to stay for a while. But say, for example, if we're able to take a lot out by counseling and by teaching them good coping skills and learning them how to take care of themselves, we will have space for matric to fit. So that's my visual that I like to use my Emoti-Bin for on most days.